It's very kitschy, it's very over the top.
There is a party going on in your mouth, a party.
It wasn't chewy, it wasn't rubbery, it was just perfect.
I think that the focus there is really on the food.
Phenomenal. The chicken tandoori is my favorite there.
All just, I mean, out of the ballpark good.
Now, Personnel Administrator Maria Yen loves to recruit her friends to try out her hidden-away lunch haven. She promises the charming atmosphere and welcoming spirit of the owners is sure to be a morale boost. It's in Fort Lauderdale and it's called 11th Street Annex.
11th Street Annex is sort of an extension of Trinity Lutheran Church, and we wanted to keep that contact with the church, but nobody calls it that alone. I mean, it's known as the Ugly Sisters, the Little House, the Teacup. People are all sort of taken a little bit back when they come in for the first time.
There's lots of people who need to get out of their offices. They need to get away. So those regulars know they can walk in, and it does feel like home. It looks like home. It is. It's a little house, and after you get to know someone, they can walk in the door and we know what they want, and we know what they like, and we know about their families. People will say, "What are you having for lunch tomorrow?" It's, I haven't a clue. That's at least 23 hours from now. It's a regular small home kitchen size, and it's 1952 size kitchen. And it gets to be a challenge when there are 20, 25, 30 people who are here for their lunch hour and have to get back.
We always tell them that the food is great, but the service is less than stellar, and they could complain to the management anytime they want.
It doesn't get better.
It doesn't get any better, no.
I think the biggest compliment that our customers ever pay us is when they say, "This place is a refuge for me."
And there's always a hug.
Yeah.
You know, there's always that love that goes around, so it's just a dynamite place.
Has nothing to do with us, I don't think.
I don't think so.
No, not anymore.
No.
You say this is one of the best kept secrets.
It's actually situated in a house that used to be the house of the head pastor for the Lutheran church across the street. So it's definitely an unconventional restaurant location. And Penny and Johnny, who are the owners, they also run a catering business. And
you know what they call themselves, right?
Yes, two
ugly
sisters.
There's nothing ugly about them.
There's not, yes.
That's not right.
But yeah, it's only open for lunch, and it's just a wonderful place to go where you feel very welcomed. They're foodies, so they go on vacations and, you know, learn about new ingredients and bring them back to the Annex.
What did you have this last time you went?
We had the shrimp and spinach quesadilla, which was wonderful. It was done with cheese in there. It was the little mini shrimps. It comes with a side salad. It's called their deli mac, which is like they're famous for their deli mac salad. It's like a wonderful macaroni salad.
Called it crack.
Yes, exactly, because you do, you get addicted.
And you will be addicted.
That is the crack, yes, and I must have it every time I go. What's interesting about the Annex is there is no set menu. You walk in and you look on the board and that is what you've got, and I actually appreciate that.
Can't really go to that many places where you feel confident in ordering anything on the menu that it's going to be wonderful. I had the ground turkey Mexican lasagna, and it was very unique because instead of using noodles for the lasagna, they used whole wheat tortillas. She said, forget everything that you've ever heard about lasagna, throw it out the window and just order our lasagna.
Well, I have to say the place is adorable. I needed directions to get there. I called Penny on answer the phone. She gave me great directions. You walk in there, you can feel the love. It's wonderful, and you're literally sitting on living room furniture. Very nice. I have to say, for a guy, I thought the portions were kind of small because, you know, I need more. You know, when I left, I was still hungry, even though I'd had an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. We had pumpkin soup, which was really, that was good. It was a little tiny portion. Again, it had a lot of cinnamon in it, so it almost was like a dessert. That was great. We had quiche, and I can't remember what the other one we had. It was a
chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie, right? And which the ladies at the other table had insisted on, so we almost were forced to get that. But
pie is an individual chicken pot pie.
Right. You get your own little chicken
with
pot pie.
crust on the bottom and crust on the top.
And the crust part was great. I just felt the filling was a little bland for my needs. And again, it just seems like a small portion. I'm just, you know, I need more food. I know, it's hard to believe.
Have you ever had the chicken pot pie? Because I know that it's kind of on and off the menu quite a bit.
And I think it's done very well. Sometimes I find too, and kind of an answer to like the blandness, that you don't want to disguise the natural flavors of food with too much. But I'm surprised you say about the portions, because my husband is a very active guy and he can eat and he loves going there.
So I actually have an interesting story about what happened with dessert. There was another diner in there sitting alone at a table, and she ordered dessert after her meal. They said, we have pineapple upside down cake or the white chocolate raspberry mousse, or I think it was a tart. And as soon as she said pineapple upside down cake, my ears perked up because I love that dessert. And right before she went to take a bite, I looked, I said, oh, that looks so good. And she said, oh, well, it's the last one. Do you want a bite? She actually went up, grabbed a plastic knife, cut me a piece and put it on a napkin because she said it was that good that I couldn't miss it.
The vibe is definitely
I can understand that how it might not be for everyone. If you're just looking to go for a quick bite, just kind of zone out and not talk to anyone, then it might not be the place to go because, you know, the owners are as sweet as can be, but they're talking to you.
Were you ready for the cash only?
Oh, not being able to use my credit card was, you know, kind of a little shocking for me. But I was able to get through it. I got through it.
All right, good.
You know that they take a lot of their spices and fruits from the back. Have
their
you
garden.
seen the yard?
There was one time where we were, and speaking of pineapple, the way into the entrance, there's a couple pineapple plants. Sure enough, next time we come in, pineapple upside down cake from that pineapple.
Farm to table is what we're all trying to do, and you
Very
can't
local.
get much closer than that.
Backyard to table.
Well, Maria, this was your recommendation. Give me a summary.
When you're downtown Fort Lauderdale visiting or working, head on over to the 11th Street Annex, and Penny and Johnny will give you some great personal service and some excellent food.
Steve?
Real home cooking from two very nice ladies. Great spot to go with, but if you're really hungry, it may not be the best choice.
Or order 2 entrees.
Or order 2 entrees. That's another option.
Stacey?
No, I agree. It's a great, homey little, you know, cozy spot in the heart of Fort Lauderdale to go if you're looking for really quality, like you said, farm-to-table food.
Well, you can dine off the beaten path at 11th Street Annex, located at 14 Southwest 11th Street in Fort Lauderdale. Open for lunch Monday through Friday and the first Saturday of the month. Reservations are not accepted, and the average price for lunch is about $15.